And just releasing the college football AP poll after week 9 or week 8, after week 8 has now dropped. Some big guys have moved up and a lot of big guys have dropped as well. Oregon takes that number 1 spot. Hey man, you think about it. It's been so competitive watching them play. Some people think their receivers are too small, but they showed last week that they were good enough. So Oregon takes that first spot. Georgia jumps big, which I think they belong in that second place spot. Beating Texas, number 1 team in the country. Georgia's defense looked drastically better. They looked like they should have played, they should have played against Alabama. So Georgia sits there at number 2. Penn State sits there at 3. I'll be interested to see how they look in a couple of weeks against Nebraska this upcoming week. Ohio State, after having the weekend off, they will go and play. Actually, they have a whole nother week off. So 2 weekends off for Ohio State. Texas, they dropped points. Their offense just did not get it going. They looked awful in the first half. Could not, get anything going against that Georgia defense. That's going to be the biggest question mark. Is Quentin Ewers the starter? Is Arch Manning the starter? You have to decide on one of those guys. And right now, they are scratching their heads trying to figure out which one will be their starting quarterback. Miami, another shootout they had against Louisville this week. They hold at that 6th spot. They can't jump into that top 5, top 4 because they just have not been winning games big. Their defense needs to start stepping up if they want to win this college football playoffs this year, but they definitely will be in. Cam Ward is an absolute dog, and he is one of the best quarterbacks in college football, plain and simple. Tennessee, they got it going this weekend against Alabama, showing up and showing out, getting a really, really big win against that football team. They controlled the game for the most part. Bama could never get it going. Once Tennessee got that lead in the 3rd and 4th quarter, it was over at that point. LSU, they won this weekend. They're holding right there at that 8th spot. I think it's a good spot for them to be. Clemson, are they back? Are they going to make that jump back into the college football relevance after taking a season and 2 seasons off? Who knows? Iowa State surprising at that number 10 spot. But BYU, they're playing great football. Notre Dame has been a lot better. And undefeated Indiana sits at that number 13 spot. Maybe they drop more for the rest of the season. Maybe they jump to that top 10. Who knows? But the biggest question is Alabama, are they done? Are they going to be over for the rest of the season? I will be shocked and surprised. Good to see Army, Navy, and Vanderbilt at that 23 to 25 spot. Those 3 football teams have been playing really good, especially Vanderbilt, who have been upsetting a lot of guys. Will we potentially see them in the college football playoffs? Will we potentially see them drop a lot deeper than that 25 spot? Who knows? But hey, a lot of good here. A lot of fun teams to watch. A lot of good football next upcoming week. Correction, Ohio State plays Nebraska this week. But hey, another trap game coming for the SEC inside of the SEC. Vanderbilt plays Texas. That will be a fun game to watch. Texas coming off a loss. Can Vanderbilt, upset another big powerhouse in the SEC? I don't know. Maybe an upset. Be on the lookout. Indiana are also in a trap game. They go and play Washington. Who knows what's going to happen there? Big 12 teams. Can Indiana stay undefeated and go to 9-0? I have optimism. I think they will, and I think they will crack that top 12 after this week. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about this college football AP poll, and let me know what y'all think about college football itself. It's been a fun season. I love seeing some of the top teams lose. I'm very happy that it's more competitive this year than it's been in a long time. No one's running the gauntlet. No one's still stacked at the top of the ticket. So let me know what y'all think.